All right, Pete, take us away on this quiz.
All right, so while I just explain it, I don't know if you want to get a pen and paper, just so you can keep track of where we are. So
I got my notepad up here, though.
Oh my, I need pen and paper
well, you
for
can
this?
just open.
Do we need to write rules?
Just open up a Word
Holy
document
cow.
or something. But what it is, we're thinking about maybe just like doing a quiz on here. Not necessarily every episode, but from time to time, and just keeping track of the winners. And what I've done is I put a tweet out yesterday, and I asked people to vote for their favourite defensive weapon. So the quiz will be, I'm going to ask these two to name what they think the community's voted for, just to see if they're, in sync with the community and what their feelings are. Bearing in mind as well that, the quiz doesn't ask people what their rank is or what platform they play on, so you need to consider that. And then we'll go through it, and then the first person to get the answer wrong, so to pick a weapon that isn't in the top 10 Defender primary weapons, loses. If we get all 10 and you nail it, then we have a draw. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you to go one at a time, and we're going to pick who goes first in a second, and we're going to go through and see if you can guess the top 10 Defender weapons as voted for by the community. And I took down these responses about an hour ago, but we need to pick who goes first, so we can either toss a coin or we can answer a simple question of pre-prepared. Should we do that?
I'd say the question.
All right, now I'm going to ask the question. You can come in at any time and answer this. It's really easy, this question. To come in and answer it, I want Z1ronic to say Z or Get Flanked to say G, and whoever I hear say it first gets to go. But you only get one go at this. You can't say, oh, it's this. No, it's that. You get one go, okay?
Okay.
So it's about speed. It's really easy. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so I want G or Z, okay? That's your buzzer. Which Polish operator was introduced into Rainbow Six Siege during Operation White Noise?
G. Zofia.
You get to go first. That's the correct answer.
All right.
See, it's really easy, that one.
Right. Yeah.
So we're looking for the top 10 best defensive weapons in Rainbow Six Siege as voted for by the Logic Bomb community. Now, you guys, if we do these quizzes in future, we're going to tweet them out. That's what I did. They don't have any idea what the responses are because it wasn't a tweet poll. I did it on a website, and they can't see the answers. It doesn't tell you the answer when you vote. All right? So
are you
weapons,
reading the question to us the exact way you asked the community? Exact wording?
I'll give you the exact wording because that's a really good point.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me pull that up on here.
Because there's a difference between the best and your
quite
favorite.
right. You're quite right. Hang on. Let me pull up my favorites. Just keep talking for a second.
Okay. Also, if we get... Okay, so if I say the 417 and it's actually the 416, does that count against me? Like...
I feel like it should, because the 417 is another weapon in Rainbow Six Siege. Do you know what I mean? It's like... That's the DMR.
I think if you can mention if you can explain what operator it is and what gun it is.
I don't know. I feel like being ruthless, to be honest with you. But okay, no,
Okay,
you're all right.
We have to name... That's brutal. So I can't just say Jaeger's carbine.
No, you got to get the caliber, the barrel length, magazine size,
The date of manufacture
pull.
and design. Okay, so the question was, what is the best capitalized Defender primary weapon in Rainbow Six Siege? And people were allowed to vote for a few. So, like, people might have voted for 2 or 3.
Okay, so you were asking what's the best, not what's their favorite.
Right, I'll read it out. What is the best Defender primary weapon in Rainbow Six Siege with best capitalized? And then I did put select your favorites, plural.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so that's how the question was asked. And this is going to lead into talking about the test server patch notes in a bit. So there was a little bit of thought behind why I chose this question this week. All right, so Get Flanked gets to go first.
I'll go the Alda.
Okay, hang on. I know if it's right or wrong, but
I'll write it down.
If that's not in the top 10, I uninstall this podcast.
It's not going live.
Okay, that's correct.
Is that number one, or does it?
Do you want to know where it came as we go through?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Number 2.
Okay.
416.
Correct. I'm leaving a little gap
Number
because
1.
we might add in sound effects afterwards.
Okay.
That's number 1.
Okay. The TCSG 12.
Oh.
The DMR shotgun.
Oh, I think you lost.
Correct. That's in there.
Okay.
That is number, hang on, 7. Yeah, you're pushing it. Over to you, Mr. Z.
MP5.
Which one?
The MP5. The one just called MP5. Doc Rook's gun.
Okay.
Not the K, not the SD.
Unfortunately, forget flanked, that's correct.
I was going to say that.
That's
one.
number 4.
That's hurting me.
There's one above that hasn't been mentioned.
MP7.
Ooh.
Correct. Number 3.
That was a good one.
With 8% of all the votes.
Lesion's gun.
It's a good one. Good answer. Good answer.
Legion's gun. He's got a couple.
It's SMG. Lesion's SMG.
The T.
If you put the shotgun in there, no.
It's on the list. Not necessarily amongst the winners, but yeah, that's correct. That's number 9, the T5. With 3% of the vote.
Wait, how many do we have now? That's 6 guns so
There's
far.
1,
we got 4
2,
guns left.
Yeah, there's 4 remaining. Yeah, correct. You got 4 here.
Okay. I'm scared that this isn't going to be on here, but it should be. And it's Walmai's AUG. It's not going to be on there because it's too new, but that absolutely should be on there.
Or
Is it your answer or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
no, yeah.
You should be stuck with that answer anyway. You lose, man. It's not on there. It's I can tell you where it fell.
Can I take a guess on a few?
Yeah. Whammo's AUG is not in the top 10. It's number 12. Only by a couple of votes.
Oh damn, that was closer than I thought.
Yeah, Z1ronic wins this episode of the quiz. Thrilling stuff.
Well, shouldn't he? I went first. Shouldn't he have to name one now?
GG easy.
Well, if you want to name,
He should have to. Yeah,
it was the first person
he should
to
have
get an
to name
answer.
I think I
one
can get
in
one.
order.
Z1ronic has one because you got the answer wrong.
I think
But I had
can
to
get,
go an extra time.
I think I can get an extra one correct though.
Okay, yeah,
Ronin.
try it. Because the one I was
Ronin.
gonna go ahead, and then I'll say the one I was gonna say instead of that one after that.
The Ronin. Mozzie's Ronin.
I bet that's not on there, but again, it should be.
It's not on there.
That's definitely on there. What?
Yeah.
No,
What about the SMG 11?
no.
It's not a primary.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's not okay. You asked that. The primary.
Okay, spill the beans.
Spill
What
the
are 4
beans.
other
Okay, so the
Because
ones
there's
you
something
missed,
wrong.
number 5 is the Commando 9, Mozzie.
Okay.
You missed a really obvious one as well, the K1A.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
This one I thought was fairly surprising. The Vector, 45 ACP, so that's mirrors.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of
I
surprising.
didn't think that would
that's-
go that far up.
That was number 8 with 4%. And then the 10th answer that I think was incredibly hard, and it only just snuck into the top 10 as well, was the
Must be.
M590A1 shotgun.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I agree with that, by the way, that the community put that in there. But the AUG, after the potential Jaeger nerf, will be the best gun on defense if you exclude attachments.
Yeah, I think coming up.
So-
Yeah, quite. I think it might have been the view, you know, that.
Just how early, how little it's been in the game so far.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
optic on it. So yeah, that's the top 10. So just to recap, Jaeger's 416 with 18%. The Alder, which also had 18%, but it was actually a couple of votes behind. MP7, Bandits, MP5, Commando 9, K1A, TCSG 12, the Vector, T5, and the M590A1. That's the community's top 10 defensive primary weapons. Now, well done, Z1ronic. You know,